If you're looking for campus ministry, you can head toward the tallest building here at Gorman, the tower near the center of campus. Just before you walk underneath, you'll see the outdoor amphitheater to your left, often referred to as the jacuzzi. As soon as you walk out from underneath the Christ the Teacher tower, you'll find yourself in the beautiful rose garden just outside campus ministry and the chapel. On the left, you'll see Our Lady of Lourdes Grotto, which you'll hear more about later.
So hello.
Down the path a bit farther is the administration building and student services as well.
Yo, class of 2025. Welcome to campus ministry. I'm Mr. Sayre. Follow me, let's have a look inside. So hello, welcome to Bishop Gorman High School. My name is Mr. Sayre. I'm the director of campus ministry. Campus ministry is for you guys. It should be like home base. You know, when you need some respite, when you need a little bit of a break, you maybe need some quiet time. You need to reflect. You need to nourish the soul. This is your spot. This is where you want to be. We have the chapel, which I'm going to show you in just a second. We have a couple more offices here where we have our coordinator of service and where we also have our retreat and prayer life coordinator. And you'll meet them as well soon enough. A little bit about myself. I have been here for 13 years now, where I've taught theology for 10 years and moved into campus ministry just a couple of years ago. I'm super excited to meet you guys, to get to know you, and to work with you in the upcoming year. A little bit about what we do over here in campus ministry. Like I said just a second ago, our main concern for you and with regards to the mission of the school is forming disciples, primarily through, nourishing your souls. So as we nourish the body through education, through physical exercise, through enriching our minds, through taking care of our physical selves, so too must we nourish our souls. And if we choose not to do so, it could be to the detriment of our entire person. But the question becomes how do I nourish my soul? Well, we provide through campus ministry ample opportunities for you in your high school experience to do exactly that. We'll have prayer experiences, we'll celebrate the holy sacrifice of the Mass together, we offer multiple retreats throughout the year, we have your class days of reflection. We'll have tons of opportunities to hang out with each other, for you to get to know other people, and to have opportunities to unplug from the craziness and the hectic lives that we live, and all of the activities that we're involved in, and the studies that we're undertaking here at Bishop Gorman. We'll have a chance to step away from that and to just kind of dive inward a little bit, look at where we're at, where we've been, where we're going, and try to consider the big picture of life. Another very important piece of what we do through our campus ministry department is our service program. You may have heard by now that you're required to complete 100 service hours by the end of your high school experience. And this year particularly, you have to focus on completing the first 25 hours of that total 100. And so we want to get you started with that. Maybe don't look at the big picture. It can seem a bit intimidating if you're thinking, how am I going to complete 100 service hours on top of sports and arts and clubs and academics and the world of things that you're involved in? And don't worry, right? We're going to take it one step at a time. We'll take it one day at a time, and we're here to help you with that. We have a program called X2Vol, where we are going to be daily, weekly, monthly, constantly updating the site with different opportunities that are available to you so that you can get started and complete your service hours. We'll even do some of those projects with you. The thing is, we don't want you to feel that your service hours, I hate using the word requirement, right? We don't want you to feel as if your service hours are a requirement. Service is not really what we do as much as it is who we are. All right, there's no greater calling in life than to serve another person. We here at Bishop Gorman High School, we try to model the entirety of our lives after the person of Jesus Christ, who came not to be served, but to serve. And then he said, greater love hath no man than this, but that he laid down his life for his friends. And then he laid down his life for love of us, for love of others. And there's a great treasure that can be found in life that no money can afford, or that no amount of material possession can provide. There's a great treasure in life that can only be found in the act of love. And love is an act, and love is a choice. And so through service, we choose, in imitation of Christ, for love of each other, for love of God, to lay our lives down for the sake of the other, to partake in acts of service. And what we do when we empty ourselves of our time and our talents and our energy and our gifts, what we find is that we are filled with the gift of God's grace, with the gift of God's love, and with an abundance of joy. And that's why we say it's a great treasure that can be found. And what we're hoping is that once you start getting engaged, and maybe some of you are already, really engaged in service and taking advantage of the opportunities to reach out to those who are in need. But what we're hoping is that, it becomes a part of your life. It's not just checking the box, I need to get 25 hours done. Let me just do this as quickly as possible and get it over with. Our hope and our desire is that it becomes something that's integrated into your being, something that makes a home in your heart when you realize the value of serving others and giving of yourself to others. I'd say, we go so far as to say that that's where the true meaning and richness and joy of life are found, is really giving yourself to others for love of God, for love of neighbor. So we look forward to working with you in that pursuit. We look forward to explaining to you all of the opportunities that are going to be made available to you. We look forward on looking back and reflecting with you on life and its many challenges and its many joys. And we look forward to meeting you sooner than later. God bless you guys. I'm going to show you around a little bit. We're going to take a look around campus ministry, and let's go. All right, so we're going to take a walk out of my office and check out the rest of campus ministry. Follow me. So you walked in through these doors right here. Immediately to the right, that's where you're going to find my office. But you'll also find our service coordinator's office. This door is usually open, and she's ready to meet and greet you with any of your service questions as soon as you enter. A little bit further down and straight across, we have what you would call a lobby or a vestibule. This is a place where you can come and hang out. Usually we'll have a table set up out here as well. We got a couple of comfy chairs, and I would argue to say, or we could say arguably, that we have the best bathrooms on campus. So if you ever feel the need to come by, hang out before or after school, we usually have some snacks or some drinks, some food set out, a place that's comfortable, and if you need to use the restroom, come by, stop by. Every Friday, and I'm going to show you our chapel in just a second, every Friday we celebrate the Holy Sacrifice of the Mass together here in the morning, and then we have some donuts and coffee and hot chocolate, which you're welcome to partake of after Mass. So we hope that you do stop by here and kind of make this like a home away from home, just a little place that you can relax, let go a little bit, hang out, grab some food, and just chill. We hope that you make this a spot for you. Okay, so through these doors right here, we have our chapel. It's called the Our Lady of Lourdes Chapel. And during the school year, we do have Jesus present in the Holy Sacrifice, or in the tabernacle, and the light will be lit indicating his presence. So this chapel can become for you on a daily basis a place for prayer. You can come and enter in silence, right? It says, please remember to enter the chapel in prayerful silence. And you can just have a spot to unplug, to remove yourself from all the distractions, to have a conversation with God, to reflect for a little bit, enter into the chapel. We'll also celebrate, more than likely, our theology class masses in there, and we'll have like some reflections and things offered for you in there as well. Now, right now, because of the circumstances that we're in, it's still pandemic year, we're in COVID, this chapel was turned into a classroom. And so there's actually students in there hanging out right now, but let's just take a sneak peek so you can at least see what it looks like. And this is a current freshman class. Let's say what's up to them. Hey everybody, we got a freshman class coming in. Can you guys all just wave and say hello? Hey! They'll be sophomores when you get here. They'll be looking forward to meeting you. As am I, my friends. God bless you. I can't wait to meet you. I hope that you're doing well. I hope you're as excited as we are for you to be here, and see you soon.
Hi, my name is Mrs. Martinez, and I'm one of the campus ministers here at Bishop Gorman. I'm in charge of the retreat program and prayer life. I've been here for many years. I have been a teacher activities director and really love Bishop Gorman. I hope you will too. I want to just go over very briefly some of the things that we offer in campus ministry in addition to our service program, prayer, mass. We also we offer Quest, which is open to freshmen and sophomore students. It's a day and a half up in the mountains. Great way to get to know some of your classmates. When you are junior or senior, you can go on a Kairos retreat, which is about 4 days. It's more intensive, but a lot of fun as well. We also have several opportunities for you to go on trips with us. We go to the LA Youth Congress Youth Day and a side trip to Disneyland once a year. We go to Indianapolis to the National Catholic Youth Conference for 4 days. We go to the Viatorian Youth Congress in Chicago for 4 days, and then we spend a day doing a little sightseeing. So there are a lot of opportunities to get involved. We want you to listen to the announcements, come in and see us, and find out all we have to offer.
If you visit the bishopgorman.org site, you can find even more information about campus ministry under the Faith tab, where there is detailed information about Christian service, including helpful tips about direct and indirect service. Remember, only half of your total 100 hours can be indirect service, which would be things like helping a charitable organization in some way, but that doesn't directly impact or serve the people of the community that need assistance. Indirect service could mean organizing the shelves at a food pantry or helping to create flyers or pamphlets to mail out, whereas if you were actually serving food to the homeless at that food pantry, that would be directly serving the people that charity is for, and therefore direct service hours. Also on the Christian service page of campus ministry, you'll find a link to all pre-approved service opportunities. You may do service that isn't found on this list if you check it with campus ministry first, but this is a great place to find ideas and options that are already verified and going to count toward your 100 hours. Remember to stop by campus ministry if you ever have questions or need any help. They are excited to assist you in your Christian service journey.
Okay, so right now we're standing outside of the Our Lady of Lourdes grotto, which is an exact replica of the grotto that is in Lourdes, France, where the Blessed Virgin Mary appeared to the young teenage girl Bernadette Soubirous with a message for the bishop that she wanted to have a church built in this area. She appeared to this young girl for several days, and the bishop approved those apparitions, built that church, and now there are thousands upon thousands of pilgrims who visit Lourdes, France every day to, one, bathe in the miraculous waters of Lourdes, France, and I hope you read more about that story, and to attend the church that was erected because of the visions received by this young girl, Bernadette of Soubirous. So what we have at this grotto is just a cool place for you to come and maybe light a candle for some intentions that you have, to pray for someone in particular, or to just reflect out here in this beautiful area where we have rose gardens and trees and just some beautiful surroundings to just be still and hang out for a minute. But check it out over here, we do have some kneelers. And then over here you have the candles where you can come and just grab one of these, light a candle that's already been lighted from a candle that's already been lit, and then offer up your prayer intentions by lighting another one. If none of these candles are lit, you can always grab one of the matches over here on the side, strike it that way, and light your candle that way. We hope you utilize this. This is here for you guys, and we do desire that more students make use of it. It's a beautiful thing that's just offered for you, and we hope you enjoy it.